I have been taking this fish oil right here. For the last 27 years, I just simply get a little spoon and do a spoonful. And there are some benefits. I'm going to tell you what they are. But first, we're going to go to my office because I think there's going to be better lighting.
Oh crud, it's raining.
So, I like this much better. The lighting is much better. Very professional for YouTube. So let's get into number one. Number one benefit of taking fish oil is that it's anti-arrhythmic. You've probably heard of people having arrhythmias, and this is where there's an electrical signal inside your heart. There's actually two of them. There's the SA node and the AV node. And these are electrical signals that tell the heart when to pump on each of the chambers. If there's an arrhythmia, that means that the chambers are not in sync with one another. They're supposed to contract and then contract, contract and then contract. This is the atria, this is the ventricles, and it's supposed to do that. The goal of this synchronized pumping of the heart is that it pumps blood throughout the body and it does it in a very efficient way. But an arrhythmia is when it's not doing it in the correct sync or rhythm, thus arrhythmia. Hey, you just learned a new word. So the point is that the fish oil helps prevent that from happening. The second real benefit is that it's anti-inflammatory. I'll explain in more detail later on in the video how this occurs, but fish oil helps remove chronic inflammation from our body. And how it does that is through the omega-3 fatty acids. Inflammation in our body can create a lot of different problems, from brain diseases, cardiovascular disease, chronic pain syndromes, musculoskeletal pain, and a whole host of problems. So inflammation is something you want to really keep the fires low on. Now, the third real benefit is anti-fibrosis. Now, what does that mean? Inside the heart itself can become fibrotic. When the cells are not getting enough oxygen, the body starts to have a hardening of the muscle tissue itself, inside the heart as well. Just like when you scrape your elbow and you get a fibrous tissue called a scar, our heart can have pretty much the same mechanism. So what fish oil does is it actually can help be anti-fibrotic. And how it does this is it plays a role in the expression of the genes that cause fibrosis. So we're on number 4. This one here is anti-thrombotic. And so the reason I'm taking fish oil is to keep my blood nice and oily and thin. The real benefit of this is that I'm trying to avoid a thrombosis. Sometimes people will get a clot in the leg and it'll affect their leg. That can actually dislodge and go to your heart or your lungs or your brain. All of these are very emergency-based problems. Fish oil can assist you in benefiting your health to try to avoid a thrombosis. Now, the fifth and final reason that I'm taking fish oil is because it helps the endothelial lining of all of the arteries in your body. Think of an artery as like a garden hose, like your outdoor garden hose, and on the inside of that, do you know how calcium builds up on the inner lining of the garden hose when water and salts have been accumulated over a period of time? Well, that's the same type of thing that happens inside our arteries. That's what causes our arteries to get really, really stiff. And if the arteries become stiff, then the pressure inside those arteries becomes higher, and that's what is called high blood pressure or hypertension. So the healthier the endothelial lining of your arteries, the more pliable those arteries can become and expand when they need to, and thus it reduces your blood pressure. So these are the 5 major reasons why I'm taking fish oil. But there's a side note to this, is that it really is the balance between omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids. You see, we need to have inflammation when necessary. We need to form clots when we cut ourselves. So there needs to be a balance between omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. The problem is, in America, we eat so many omega-6 fatty acids that it's totally unbalanced. So to balance this out, that's why I assist myself by taking fish oil. So the omega-6 fatty acids are things like soybean oil, peanut oil, cottonseed oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil. I mentioned peanut oil, I believe. Did I? Let me know. But even if you're eating meat, if the meat is coming from a grain-fed animal rather than a grass-fed animal, then likely that animal has more omega-6 fatty acids. In addition to that, because so many people eat fast food, any type of fried food is going to be high in omega-6 fatty acids. All grains and most nuts have omega-6 fatty acids. The exception would be walnuts that actually have omega-3 fatty acids. So here's the deal. If you would like to know specifically how fish oil affects your blood pressure, at the end of this video right here on the corner, I'm going to put a box and you click that box and that will be a video specifically for how fish oil affects blood pressure. But you got to wait to the end. Are you tired of tossing and turning all night, never getting a good night's rest? Well, you're not alone. Over 70 million Americans suffer from insomnia. That's why my friends from Bioptimizers,
You don't have any friends.
they have some great news for you. They have created Sleep Breakthrough, the ultimate solution to consistently getting your best night's sleep. Sleep Breakthrough is the first fully optimized, delicious sleep drink designed to help you fall asleep in minutes, experience deep, high-quality sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed and energized every morning. Visit sleepbreakthrough.com/story to learn more and order now. In addition to the discount you get by using promo code STORY10, for selected orders you will receive a pair of blue light blocking glasses and other special gifts.
A puppy?
No, not a puppy.
Aww.
This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Go now to sleepbreakthrough.com/story.